Hello, like most people, I am very excited about my 2022 Ford Maverick. I have a XLT all-wheel drive FX4 with the tow package. I did not opt for the luxury package or the Lariat package. And something interesting that's come up is on the Maverick Truck Club Forum, some of the guys there noticed something, and I noticed this the other day the same thing when I was putting in some wiring for a radar detector, is that the Ford Maverick does not have any insulation in between the door area and the engine compartment. And if you look through there, you can see pretty much all the way through, and you can see the window washer fluid reservoir and all the way through to the engine. And this is actually included on the Lariat version. The Lariat owners have been saying they have this insulation, and hybrid owners are saying that they have this insulation even on the XLT model. So we're kind of baffled as why they didn't include this, just a cost-cutting measure, on the XL and XLT Ford Mavericks. If you get the EcoBoost and you have an XL or XLT, you likely do not have any insulation here, and it might be increasing road noise. I don't really know exactly what the foam is supposed to do aside from sound dampening. Maybe stops a little bit of airflow. I don't know, but I'm going to install it, and so that's where we're going to go with this. It's very sunny out, so excuse the brightness, but we did two parts. It's NZ6Z16071A and 16072A. So I ordered both of these. They're about $40 each. It's a $80 experiment, so a little expensive, but yeah, if you wanted to try and put these in there, that's what you got to do. And this is our piece. This is our right side piece, so this will go on the passenger side. It's contoured obviously to the shape of the vehicle to fit in there. They just fit in there and held in by pressure, just by pushing them in. There'll be one for the left side, so they're marked with an R and an L for install. Okay, to install these things, and one side was a lot easier than the other. On the driver's side, there's a gap at the back, and you can actually kind of squish it and fit it down in there, and then you can push it into place a little bit. However, you can't push it into place in the bottom area from the top because you can't reach your arm in there. At least I can't. So I actually did remove the retainer clips on the wheel well liner, pulled down that, reached up and pushed it into place. So this is the driver's side, and it's gonna be a little hard to see with the sunshine, but oops, let me zoom out here. Okay, so this is now back in there. That's the foam with that little divot in there. That is the foam piece, and you might be able to see there is a tiny bit of a gap still through above it, but the foam piece runs all the way down into the bottom area here. So that's all the foam piece in there. That little divot looking thing is the foam piece. So that is now blocking everything through that side. So that wasn't too bad. However, doing the passenger side was a pain in the ass, and that's because this window washer fluid reservoir, let's see if the camera can kind of pick this up. It's a little hard with the sunlight here. It goes all the way back into that same area where you shove it in from the top on the other side. So on that side I did the same thing, pulled the wheel well liner back, and I shoved it in. And the cool thing is, it's now blocked in here, but I had to shove it up and then kind of bend it and shove the bottom piece in and then work it around a bit with my hands. My hands are kind of big, so it's hard to get in there. But yeah, it's all blocked now. And from the passenger side, you'll be able to see, you can see through a little bit to the engine. You can see that light coming through there. That's the gap that's now there. But before, this was all a gap. It was all open to the engine area and the wheel well area, and it's really weird that this is the case on the XLT but not on some of the other models. So anyway, that's the parts, that's the install, and upgraded my XLT insulation on the fenders to the same as the Lariat. Really weird that they did not include this on the XLT or XL EcoBoost, but they included it on virtually every model in the hybrid as far as I can tell, and on the Lariat. So even though the hybrid's a cheaper model, But anyway, kind of interesting, and not sure it's worth $80 to do it, but I will try and see from my ear if I can see any difference. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.